In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 MLB games happening on June 13, 2024, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start: if you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Pittsburgh Pirates versus St. Louis Cardinals. The Pittsburgh Pirates are set to take on the St. Louis Cardinals, each team aiming to improve their respective standings after challenging seasons. Currently, the Pirates hold a 32-35 record, the weakest in the National League Central Division, while the Cardinals stand close behind at 32-34, second from the bottom in the division. Both teams enter this matchup near the bottom of the NL Central standings, yet they are just one game away from second place, as 4 teams are tightly grouped together. Pittsburgh has shown some promising form in their recent 8 games, although their performance on the road remains middling at 16-18. Meanwhile, St. Louis has been improving their offensive game since the season's outset, but they face the formidable Mitch Keller, who has displayed dominant form in recent outings. While Lance Lynn has had a solid season overall, Keller holds the edge in this matchup. The Pirates are poised for a strong showing here. Mitch Keller boasts an impressive 8-3 record and displayed exceptional form in his last appearance, keeping his opponents scoreless. The Cardinals, averaging 3.92 runs per game, will face a challenge containing Keller's performance. Conversely, Pittsburgh averages 4.11 runs per game and anticipates finding success against Lynn, who conceded 4 runs in his recent start. Therefore, the Pittsburgh Pirates' money line is our full game side pick. Both starting pitchers have demonstrated resilience in recent appearances, suggesting a potentially low-scoring affair right from the outset. The Cardinals are likely to restrict the Pirates' lineup, which averages just 4.14 runs per game. Lance Lynn, coming off 3 starts where he allowed a mere 5 runs, is expected to deliver multiple strong innings. On the other hand, the Pirates may stymie the Cardinals, who average 3.97 runs per game. Mitch Keller, having allowed only 2 runs over his last 3 starts, is anticipated to pitch multiple scoreless innings with several strikeouts. Therefore, under the projected total is our full game total pick. Philadelphia Phillies versus Boston Red Sox. In the concluding matchup of a 3-game interleague series, the Philadelphia Phillies are set to face off against the Boston Red Sox at Fenway Park on Thursday evening. Both starting pitchers, Tanner Houck and Aaron Nola, have been in exceptional form leading up to this game. Notably, Aaron Nola boasts an impressive 4-0 record with a 1.82 earned run average and a .174 opponent batting average across 5 road starts this season. Meanwhile, Tanner Houck holds a 2-3 record with a 2.11 earned run average and a 1 WHIP from 7 starts at home. These statistics underscore the contrasting strengths each pitcher brings to the mound. Offensively, there's a slight variance between the teams. Recently, the Phillies have been averaging 4.92 runs per game over their last 24 outings, while the Red Sox have scored an average of 4.69 runs across their previous 26 games. Philadelphia arrives with strong momentum, having won 5 of their last 6 games and 7 of their past 8 against American League opponents. Conversely, Boston has struggled, losing 4 of their last 6 matchups against Philadelphia and 7 of their last 9 games at home against the Phillies. The Phillies currently rank in the top 6 in 4 major offensive categories and are also placed in the top 3 and 4 pitching categories. Aaron Nola, in particular, has been pivotal, delivering 5 consecutive solid performances, yielding just 16 hits and 6 earned runs over 35.1 innings, resulting in a stellar 1.53 earned run average during that span. The Phillies emerged victorious in all 5 games Nola started during this impressive stretch. On the other hand, Boston's Tanner Houck has also pitched effectively, but despite a commendable 1.91 earned run average and 0.92 WHIP, he holds a modest 6-5 record. Philadelphia's offensive prowess is underscored by their standing of 6th in the league with 77 home runs and 5th with 318 RBIs. So the Philadelphia Phillies money line is our full game side pick. Looking at the recent performances of the starting pitchers, Aaron Nola holds a notable 4-1 record with a 2.4 earned run average and a 0.89 WHIP over his last 7 starts, covering 45 innings. Tanner Houck, during the same period, has managed a 3-3 record with a 2.17 earned run average and a 0.92 WHIP in 45.2 innings pitched. These statistics highlight their consistency and effectiveness in recent outings. In terms of offensive production away from home, the Phillies have averaged 4.72 runs per game in their 29 road appearances, whereas the Red Sox have posted an average of 3.94 runs in their 33 games played at Fenway Park. Both bullpens have also been formidable, with Philadelphia ranking 8th in the league with a 3.48 earned run average from their relievers, and Boston close behind in 9th place with a 3.5 earned run average. Given the stellar pitching performances expected from Nola and Houck, Thursday's game is anticipated to be a pitcher's duel. Nola enters the contest with an overall earned run average of 2.77, but his recent form boasts an impressive 1.53 earned run average over his last 5 starts. Houck, with a season earned run average of 1.91, adds to the anticipation of a tightly contested game. Recent trends suggest a defensive struggle, with the total runs finishing under in each of Philadelphia's last 7 games and in 5 of their last 6 road games. Similarly, the under has hit in 14 of Boston's last 20 home games and in 13 of their last 18 games against National League opponents. Considering the formidable pitching matchups, solid bullpens, and recent offensive trends, this game shapes up to be a classic pitcher's duel. Expecting a continuation of low-scoring affairs, under the projected total is our full game total pick. Chicago White Sox vs. Seattle Mariners. The Chicago White Sox and Seattle Mariners conclude their 4-game series in Seattle on Thursday night. The White Sox, currently holding the worst record in baseball, recently halted a 14-game losing streak over the weekend against the Red Sox. Meanwhile, the Mariners sit atop the American League West Division with arguably the strongest rotation in the division. Seattle started strong in the series, clinching victories in the first 2 games with margins of 4 and 1 runs respectively. Their offense was effective in both matches, and now they turn to their ace to continue their momentum against one of the more subdued lineups in the league. Despite his win-loss record, Castillo has shown resilience, having given up 2 earned runs or fewer in 10 consecutive starts prior to his last outing. Following a subpar performance, he is expected to bounce back strongly against a favorable opponent. On the opposing mound, Crochet has had an impressive season but tends to struggle more with control at home, issuing 11 walks compared to just 6 on the road. Seattle plans to capitalize on this advantage. Anticipating a stellar pitching duel, both starters are poised to deliver quality performances that could extend deep into the game. However, the balance shifts decisively in favor of the Mariners as the contest progresses into the late innings. The White Sox bullpen, largely consisting of young and inconsistent arms since last year's trade deadline, presents an opportunity for Seattle to capitalize from the 7th inning onward, potentially securing the victory. Despite Chicago's recent struggles, having lost 17 of their last 19 games, the Mariners have soared to a season-high 9 games above .500 and command a comfortable lead in the American League West. The Chicago White Sox not only claim the worst record in baseball but also rank as the least profitable team for MLB bettors this season. No other team has cost bettors more money than the White Sox, highlighting their ongoing challenges. Given this trend, betting against the White Sox continues to be a profitable strategy, making the Seattle Mariners money our full game side pick. The projected total for this game is unusually low due to the anticipated pitching duel. Crochet has impressively held opponents to 1 earned run or fewer in each of his last 7 starts, surrendering a total of just 5 runs during that span and no home runs in his last 2 outings. Castillo, despite a tough outing against the Royals, limited the Angels to only 2 hits in his previous start. Facing a lackluster White Sox offense, the seasoned veteran is well positioned to control the game. Both teams rank in the lower echelon of offenses in terms of run production, a significant factor in this matchup. This season, 69 games involving these 2 teams have resulted in the under-hitting. Both Crochet and Castillo have excelled in limiting runs this season, combining for 17 quality starts and each nearing or surpassing 80 innings pitched. Crochet boasts 103 strikeouts with a whip of 0.93, while Castillo has 85 strikeouts and a WHIP of 1.16. Expecting minimal scoring, particularly in the final 3 innings, under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.